Welcome to the Roadrunner89 Investment Network, where we talk about interracial love and marriage. Hope you enjoy Swirl to Investment. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. Good to see you, Ashley, baby, blessed, Miss Shonda, love the lake, pro white male leadership. Good to see you. Um, yeah, and Dust Divester over 47cc. Um, Good to see you, ladies. Tonight, I want to talk about something that's going on, okay? And I want to talk about the future of the Roadrunner89 Swirl to Investment Network, okay? People have been calling me today. What's going on? Are you going in your channel? No, I'm not. I ain't going nowhere, okay? Um, there's some things going on in the YouTube streets, some crazy stuff. I don't know the source where it's coming from, but it's just craziness out there. Somehow somebody got one of my phone numbers, and it's not a number I give out. It's only people have access as people I work with because they have to. Um, you know, I've been getting phone calls. This guy was coming on. He would call me and knew my name, said my name, and it wasn't like a threat, but it was like some silliness. You know, he claimed to be the Easter Bunny, and he asked me if, I've been a good boy. And then his buddy comes on and claims to be Santa Claus. Some silly stuff going on. Is that linked to YouTube? I don't know. Okay. It's just kind of odd. Okay. And I have got another call asking if I'm who I am. And whenever anybody asks my name, I say, no, I don't know who that is. I had to change my number. Maybe it's just people messing with me at work. I don't know. But a lot of weird stuff is happening. Okay. There's some incels going around using my videos to build their channel, and other people in our area, that that we've done shows together. They're using a lot of their material. Okay. And I know why they're doing it. They're little channels trying to build off other people, try to get a name for themselves, try to start a YouTube beef. Okay. But it just seems like those calls came when that was happening. Is it connected? I don't know. But it's just odd. I just feel like I'm being doxxed, and I don't think it's anybody in our community. I think it's probably some beta kings out there. But I don't know. Okay. It could be just some people playing on the phone. The number is blocked. I can't trace it. I'm going to be trying to get to my carrier to see if somehow I could figure it out. But guys, be careful. Okay. Do not give phone numbers out. You can get a Google number. Okay. That's what I use. I talk to people all the time through a Google number. That way it can't be traced. They act weird. You just get rid of the number, get another one. It's too easy. Okay, that's going on. Okay. Kind of weird stuff. And where I work, somebody said, "Hey, Roadrunner." I'm like, how do you know me? I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, you know, a lot of people watch YouTube. People know me at work, so maybe it's that. Um, that's going on. All right. Um, I'm my channel here, the future of it. I'm going to be stepping back a little bit because this is what happened. Okay. YouTube is taking its toll on me health wise. Okay. And the reason is because I'm staying up too late doing this. Um, Plus, I'm working a 60-hour week. So that don't help. I've had to take some time, you know, from work and work less hours. Um, just not getting enough sleep. Last night, I was in the shower. I just passed out, hit the ground. Um, it scared the hell out of my wife. It did. Because she saw me laying in the shower, just blood coming out of my mouth and nose. I don't know what happened. Okay. I went to the doctor and got seen. Everything seems to be okay. Okay. But I've shared with you guys before, I did have a brain tumor I had to have removed. Okay. So my wife's scared that it might be something like that. Okay. But, you know, the doctor's thinking I'm just not getting enough sleep and my body just shut down. Okay. So if I do a show, it's going to be when I have the next day off. Okay. And if you see, I might do more videos, but I'm not going nowhere. Okay. I will be here every Sunday. Okay. I'll at least do that because I can get fully rested. I have that day off. And I'll do a show when I have the next day off. Okay. I made that promise to my wife because she's afraid, you know, I'm going to run myself in the grave doing this stuff. And, you know, she knows it's my passion and this is what I want to do, but I want to be healthy doing it. Okay. So that's what's going on. But be careful. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Okay. And it could be YouTubers playing YouTubers against each other too. So, you see weird stuff like that. Don't put it out there as gospel till you know it's the truth. Okay. But this doxing stuff, you know, it's wrong to do. I would never do it, no matter how I feel about anybody. It's just straight up wrong. Okay. But I think somebody is doxing me. So be careful, guys. Okay. I know my face is out there and, you know, it is what it is. Okay. I'm not stepping down. I'm going to continue. I think having this channel, I need to be here and I need to join in and lifting up Black women. Okay. We need to do this. Okay. There's so much hate going on, guys. And I want to show you this. Okay. If you guys look in the chat, okay, I got a link I want you guys to look up. Okay. Right here, this link. Okay. And what this is to stop hate speech against Black women on YouTube. Okay. All right. That we don't need hate speech. Okay. There's stuff going on right now. Men saying a lot of Black men are saying that, okay, hateful things about Black women and Black women being harmed. We don't need this in YouTube. Okay. We can have our opinions, but, you know, hate speech and talking about violence is not the answer. Okay. Let me put this up here. Okay. This is going around. Okay. And that you got the link. Okay. I also put it in my community page. So go there and sign the petition. Okay. I encourage you to do this. This is part of protecting Black women, right? And we don't need hateful speech attacking Black women. We shouldn't have hate speech attacking anybody, okay? But Black women are the most vulnerable right now. And people are making money hand over fist on degrading and talking about harming Black women, okay? And that needs to stop. There's no need for that, okay? So I would encourage you guys, sign that petition, okay? Let's do it for Black women, okay? We love Black women, do we not? I do, okay? The white men in this on this platform do, right? Okay. And then the other white men in the other channels do, okay? So let's do this. Let's do this together. This is something we can do. All right? Let's stand up for black women. Okay? And all it takes is signing that petition. Okay? How far will it go? Well, I don't know, but it's better than not doing anything at all, right? So let's do this. Okay? The link's up there. Look in my community page. I put the link in there just before I went live. All right, guys? So let's do this. All right. I'm going to have an open panel. If you guys want to come up and talk, we can talk about anything. There's stuff going on YouTube and it's craziness. Okay. Be careful what you say on YouTube, whether you're in a Discord, whether you're on a Patreon, nothing's safe. Okay. I'm telling you guys, nothing is. All right. Anybody can infiltrate those things. Okay. So be careful. And, my fellow content creators, I'm telling you, be careful out there. Okay. And you guys that support different channels, be careful. All right. People will take that stuff and they will smear you with it. All right. I've seen some crazy stuff. Okay. I don't do that. I'm not into, but there are people that are. Okay. So careful, 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 careful. All right. Right now we're considered this channel here and other channels like it are considered some people think it's hate channels. It's not. Okay. There's nothing but love here. They look at us as God, I can't even talk. Controversial. Okay. They think I'm controversial, and people that think like me controversial. We are not. Okay. We love black women and we promote interracial relationships, interracial marriage. Okay. That's what we do. That's what I do. I promote it. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think our country can benefit from it. Black women, white men, we're benefiting from it. And I think we should promote it. Okay. Now people are going to choose who they want to be with, and that's their right. Okay. But yeah, get out, sign this petition, guys. All right. So I put that out there and it's going around. I've seen other channels with it on there, but I do have the link in my community page, and share it with other people. Okay. Send them an email, your friends, people that are watching YouTube, or if they're not, encourage them to go on YouTube and sign it. Okay. Well, but yeah, but I just want to put that out there. Okay. There's craziness going on, and be careful of these small channels doing their propaganda. Okay. Got some weirdos, got some incels trying to build off our content. Okay. They're not creative, they're dumb. So they got to show other people's content to get views. But anyway, guys, be careful. Let me go ahead and drop this, but it's in my community page. I'll leave it up there. The link's up there. Okay. So there it is. Hit that link and sign that petition. Okay. There's nothing wrong with having preferences, right? We all have that right. Now, if these guys don't have another woman as a preference, black women that I know don't care as long as they're not disrespectful to black women. Okay. But yeah, and I have a preference. Black women is my preference, but I don't hate Asian women, white women, Hispanic women. Okay. It just, that's my preference. And you guys know why. I've told you. Black women have had a major impact in my life, from a boy to a man. All right. So, but we don't need hate speech. Black women are getting so much crap thrown at them. I mean, whether people are blasting them because of their weave or makeup, or, I mean, for a man to get upset about a woman's weave is just silly to me. Black women are the most beautiful. Whether they got their natural hair, a weave, a wig, they're the most beautiful women on earth. Okay. But anyway, flag these pages. Yes. You know what? And you can do that. Listen to me. If they use your content without permission, okay, that is yours. They're supposed to go to you with permission. Okay. And these guys ain't doing that. They're just they're just tagging us and showing our videos and making their own stuff using our content, right? They don't have a right to that unless we give them permission. Okay. And you got, when you show video or do a reaction, you got to use the Fair Use Act, right? You got to post it up there. Okay. But even with that, you can still get a copyright claim. You still can. Okay. There are rules and regulations when it comes to YouTube. Okay. So all my content creators, listen to me. Someone uses your stuff, there's things you can do about it. Okay. Did they get permission? Okay. Because really what they're doing is they're going around using our stuff, slandering us, tagging us, and showing a racial video or something and making it sound like we're into that kind of crap. Okay. That's what they do. All right. But anyway, you can place a copyright claim if it's your stuff. And YouTubers should know that anyway. But nobody really does anything about it. But, for me, it's one thing, use a couple videos and move on. But every freaking day, it's like a movie of certain people, But that's going on, okay? And, yeah, so I just want to warn people. I want to put the link up there. If you want to come on, we could talk about anything tonight. I just wanted to talk to you about what's going on, and I want you guys to keep your eyes open and just be careful, okay? Just because somebody's on here with me and you think he's a good guy, a good woman, you don't know, okay? This is YouTube, right? We don't know what people really think. There are, troll subscribers. There are people that subscribe to this channel to follow what I'm doing. And sometimes they'll come out, they'll say nice things for a while and then come out of the blue and just attack. You know what I'm saying? And that's everywhere. Not every subscriber that's on there is your friend. Okay. It is the way it is. I mean, people are people. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Pro-white leadership. Okay. And guys, I do, if you do need to talk to me, I do give out a Google number that's safe. Okay. So I do talk to people. Okay. I got people that call me or email me and they ask me to pray for them. They ask me, sometimes they want to talk. Sometimes people go through some things. Sometimes people get down, depressed. Okay. And I think that's wearing on me too a little bit because, I maybe I have a little more emotional connection with people than I should, but I just believe in relationships, friendship. I take it serious. Okay. And when these ladies email me and they're upset and things, I'll lend the ear, I'll listen. I'm not a trained physician. I can't help solve problems, but I could talk to you, let you know I care. And sometimes that's all people need. I had a woman a while back that sent me an email and was so upset. This woman had a miscarriage. Okay. She was a single mother, had a miscarriage, and she was devastated. Okay. She asked me to pray for her. She wanted to talk to me. So we did a Zoom call. Okay. And I talked to her. My wife talked to her. Okay. A lot of times when we do that, I give it to my wife, especially if it's women, because women talking to women is a little more appropriate. Okay. Um, but and I'm not going to say her name. She said I could share this story, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. She asked, don't put her name out there. But she recently emailed me and said, thank you for listening. You helped me through, you know, it was tough. She said she's still sad about it, but it meant a lot that I took the time to listen. Okay. I mean, that's all I can do. I mean, but touching people, connecting with people, that's what I think I'm supposed to do here on YouTube. Okay. And, that's what I've been doing. But, and I want to do that. Okay. And you know what I get out of it? I feel good that I helped somebody or made somebody feel better. People call me, people, tell me and send me comments and emails and say, thank you. Black women have told me, thank you for uplifting us. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for saying the things you say. Okay. And the things I say, I mean it. Okay. And my love for Black women goes deep. Okay. It's more than just thinking they're beautiful and fine and all that stuff. They are those things, but it goes deeper. Okay. My love is on all cylinders. And I talk to Black women from ages 20 to 80. Okay. And these women are amazing. One thing that a lot of Black women have in common is they have a big heart. Okay. You show them love, they appreciate it. They give back more than you give them. For most Black women, they do. And I've seen that through the years. And I'm telling you, Black women have changed my path in life. Black women have had an influence on my direction I took in my faith. Okay. The women I've dated and the woman I'm married to. Black women have influenced me on that. Okay. And I feel that I should show love back, And it's not that I feel I should do it. I want to do it. Okay. There's so many people tearing Black women down. Where are the men going out and uplifting black women? Okay. So some dusty troll came up on one of my shows and said, yeah, well, we know Black women are great and we show love on our channels all the time. I don't see it. In fact, I see the opposite. I see them going in on weave and makeup and, them being ratchet and all this crazy stuff. Honestly, guys, I don't see Black men out there showing love to Black women. If I do, it's very rare. That to me is problematic. That's a problem. Hey, Believe, how's it going? But seriously, but guys, I love you. I'm going to take a step back a little bit, okay? I'm going to do a show every week, okay? And my goal is to do 2, but I need a day off when I do a show. I'm on tonight because I got tomorrow off, okay? And tomorrow I'm going to have a double feature show. I'm going to have a prayer meeting, probably in the morning sometime. And then in the evening, I'll have another show. Okay. And it's going to be called Make America Great Swirl to investment, build back a better swirl, kind of throwing politics in it a little bit. Okay. But hey, I don't care where you're at in the political aisle, left or right, you're welcome to come on my platform. Okay. But I'm going to have a show about that. I'm working on some slides that are going to be funny. I'm going to make it, funny and, but still get to the point. And I want to have fun with that. So I don't have the times yet because I got stuff I got to do tomorrow too. And that's another thing too. I need to take my days off and take the day off instead of working. It's like I do more work when I'm at home than when I'm at work, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that's what's going on, guys. And I'm telling you, say a prayer for me because, I passed out. I scared my wife. And, and when I came to, I'm laying there naked in the shower. My wife's holding me crying. And it scared the crap out of her. Okay. And it freaked me out because it's like, I don't know what happened. All right. So, and I just been pushing myself too much. And with the craziness going on, mentally it's affected me, and I've been emotions been crazy all over the place, and then I'm not getting sleep, so I'm just, I'm out of whack. I need to get recalibrated. I need to get some rest, and but that's what I'm doing. I made a promise to my wife I wouldn't push it, that I would get rest and I would do it on a day off. And that makes sense. Okay. She don't want me to stop doing YouTube. She knows I love it. She loves coming on with me too. She likes it too. She just wants me to get plenty of rest and not push myself so bad that I pass out. Or, there's been times I come home dozing off. So I don't need to do that either. I don't need to go off the road. My job, I have to make a 50-mile commute every day. So I don't need that either. But I do need to be here. I'm meant to be on YouTube. There's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why you're here. Okay. There's a reason other channels are out there. Okay. Whether it be good or bad, there's a reason. Right. And the way we fight evil is with good. Okay. People say that those of us that lift up Black women, we're pandering. Okay. But okay. You know what? If that's pandering, I pander to my wife every day because I tell her I love her probably about 20 times. But she never gets tired of it. She never says, you know what? You told me you love me, a couple minutes ago. Why are you saying it again? She don't say that. Sometimes she said, say it again. I want to hear it. Okay. But people think, oh, well, you're pandering. Okay. Well, you're slandering. What's worse? I guess that's okay, right? But, sign that petition, guys. Get out there. Uplift Black women. When you're out there, and Black women lift up each other, Sometimes it's Black women, all you got is Black women where you're at, okay? Lift up each other. Men, lift up Black women. Okay, we say we love them, right? Let's make it known. I don't hide the fact that I love Black women. Why would I do that? I don't care what they think about what I'm saying. This is what I believe in my heart, and I'm going to say it. And I'm going to say it. And I'm going to say it over and over again. I'm going to do it. And you know what? I feel good when I do it. And Black women listening, they feel good too. I mean, you know what? We're human. Psychologically, if someone says something good about you, you feel good. You know, I've watched like swirling channels and black women say they love white men, right? That makes me feel good. I'm not going to lie. Now, are they talking about me? No, they're talking about white men in general. Okay. But still, I'm one of those. And like, hey, there's black women that have love for us white guys. That's pretty cool. That's nice. You know, when I started dating and my first black girlfriend is like I hit the lotto. It's like, wow, there's a black woman that loves me. Oh my God. And then I find out there's black women that are in the white guys. Like, wow, that's awesome. Okay. And what we see on TV, you know, you would think black women can't stand white men at all, that they don't want, that it's black men or nothing. And there's a lot of black women, it's that way, and that's fine. But there's black women out there that love white men. Look, and it makes me feel good to know that, right? And I'm telling you, and you know, I've been interracially dating since 1985 when I was 16. Got married in 94. Still married to my black wife. She's my first and only wife. Okay? We're going to hit 29 years in May. I made the right decision. People think I'm crazy for what I say. Look at the results. They can't question my results. They can't question my love because my life reflects it. And guys, I want you to see that. I'm glad you see what I look like, my wife looks like. I'm glad you see us. We're real people. Okay? We swirled to investment. You know, I invested in 94. When did you hit investment? You know, that's when I got married. The best investment of my life was marrying my wife. You know, and look, I got the best marriage in my family, the longest lasting. Isn't that what the stats say about black women, white men? Longest lasting? You know what? Our marriages are stronger than two black people, two white people. We're number one. We're the best. We're the power couple. Okay? Black women, white men, we're the alphas. Okay? We lead our communities. When we get together and we're used to doing the work and lifting up our counterparts, feels pretty good when we're lifting up each other, does it not? Tell you what. And when it comes to black women, white men, don't we put our counterparts on a pedestal? Brad's putting Becky on that pedestal, does he not? Keisha's putting Tyrone on that pedestal, right? It's like we're the guardians of our community. It's like we put our counterparts like they walk on water. We treat them like they're the greatest thing, no matter how they treat us. And white guys, you know I'm telling the truth. You get with a black woman that loves you, you will never go back. And you will get on your knees and you'll thank God she's in your life. I've done it. I've done it thousands of times, and I'll keep doing it till I take my last breath. There's something about love from a black woman that just is so powerful. It just consumes you. It raptures you up. Once she's got your heart, it's hers forever. People ask me, you know, I remember I had some trolls say, "Who hurt you? What Becky hurt you?" And you know what I tell them? I used to say none, because Becky don't have my heart. She can't hurt me that way. Black women can break my heart in half because they have my heart. Becky cannot. But there is one Becky that broke my heart. And still breaks my heart to this day. You're saying, who is this white woman? It's my mother. Okay. And I can relate with a lot of black women that come from single parent families that the dad wasn't around. I had my father at home, but I didn't have my mother. Okay. My mom is 17 years older than me. When I was born, my mom was 17. My dad was 19. My parents were teenagers. My mom gave me to my dad because she knew I'd be better off and she wasn't ready. And I remember there were times I'd wait for my mother to come home or come see me, and I'd be looking out my dad's window, looking for every car, anticipating that next car's her, waiting for her. Many times she didn't show up. Many times my heart was broken. And I remember as a 5-year-old boy just waiting for mom. And then my dad would have to explain to me why mom didn't show up. That's what I went through. Now, I love my mother. I have a relationship with my mother to this day. Okay? But my dad had to take charge. He had to grow up and become a man. And the early days were rough. But somehow we made it through. Somehow. And the reason I'm successful today is because I have a good father. Okay? And black women in my life that have shown me love, that have directed me to the path I have today. And you say, well, how can black women do that? Showing me love. Started with a babysitter. And then women at church. Black women showing me love. And then it went to dating and marriage. But, my mother wasn't ready. And I'm not angry at her, but that's something I had to deal with. And I remember one time I was visiting my mother. I was a teenager. And, my dad, even though my mom wasn't there, my dad would talk to my mom and let her know what's going on with me. And, she could come see me anytime. And, my dad didn't try to keep me from my mother. He just had to raise me. And I remember one summer I went to spend time with my mom. And, she said, yeah, I talked to your dad. And he says, you're crazy about black girls. I was like, she's like, what's, so she was like, so you like black women? And I said, yes, mom. And she says, and she a tear ran down her eye and she was like, well, you find you a good one. And she said that I'm so sorry. I wasn't a good mom to you. I messed up. And me and your dad were young, and I gave you to your father because, and she says, I hate saying it, but I didn't want a child. I didn't want to be burdened with that. I wanted to live my life. And you know what? And that hurt. But you know what? I love my mother, and I always will. The Bible says, honor thy mother and father. Okay? Could my mother and father did it differently, the right way? Sure. But they didn't. And hey, they did it with lust. And I'm a product of that. But you know what? I have a good wife. I have a good family. And, I'm so into my kids so much because I never wanted them to feel hurt, insecure. I never wanted them to feel that they were alone. I never wanted that. And, you know, but I've been blessed for it. So, I going through that sometimes when black women tell me that their mom raised them and they didn't have the father went around, and I kind of can relate. I mean, it's not the same thing, but I can relate to, being hurt not having both parents. Okay. I did have a stepmom and she was awesome. Okay. I was blessed to have my stepmother. Um, but you still love your mother. She's mom no matter what. That's how kids are, you know. Um, but you know, but I think from the situation I had led to a blessing. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for my situation with my mom and me and a black woman showing me love, who knows what direction, what path I would have taken. So maybe, sometimes you get a blessing out of a curse. It happens sometimes. But I'm thankful for it. You know. But anyway, guys, I just want you to know that I love you guys. You know, you're awesome. You have my email. If there's anything, I could say a prayer for you. I'll even make time to talk to you. Okay? Sometimes we get down and we need somebody to listen. I do sometimes. I'm not going to lie. We're human, right? And a strong man knows his weakness. You know? But that's what's going on, guys. Be careful at YouTube. There's crazy stuff going on. Okay? And don't assume anything. Get the facts. Okay? All right? Because there's a lot of dusty stuff going on. A lot of these beta kings spreading lies about us. Okay? We're not a hate group. We just love black women. That's all it is. I love black women. I don't have hate for white women. Why would I? Do I make fun of them? Yeah, every once in a while. I make fun of myself too, so whatever. But it's not a hate thing, you know. But guys, I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. And sometimes I get down, I get up. It's an emotional roller coaster because I take it serious. And my wife told me, she says, you know what? You try not to be so emotional connected to these women out there. And some that's hard because I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I almost feel what people are telling me when they talk to me. Um, and sometimes I'll get on a video chat and talk to a young lady, and sometimes they're young, sometimes they're old, and and some of the stuff they tell me, I get saddened. It's like almost like I'm going through what they are. I'm not, but I mean it's not the same, but I kind of feel that hurt too, and I just you know I can sympathize with them, And you know what? And I'll talk to guys too. If you guys want to talk to me too, I don't just talk to black women, okay? We're in this together, you know. We're a team in our space, and we should build each other up. There needs to be more swirl to investment channels, I think. There needs to be more channels uplifting black women. We do. We need that. And what's happening with the channel? Um, I'm just I'm going more or less schedule stuff. I'm not going to be doing as much because I just need to get rest in between. I'm working 60-hour weeks, so I gotta kind of pull back a little bit. I'm not going anywhere, so um, but there's got to be changes. I mean, I passed out the other day, bleeding in the shower. My wife was freaked out. I'm pushing myself too much. Okay, and I gotta cut down on my hours at work because I mean the money's great, but I'm wearing thin. So I'm going to do it on the weekends, of course, when I got a day off the next day. That's when I'm going to do my live show. That way, if we go into the late night, early morning, I could sleep the day away. I can get some good rest. And that's all that is. And it just and then there's crazy stuff going on. So I got to be more guarded now. Um, and we all need to be careful. Seriously. There are people out there that want to destroy our channels. Okay. They don't want me up here talking about black women, uplifting them. They don't want me up here promoting black women, white men getting married. But that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to promote it. I'm going to uplift it. I'm going to keep saying it. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to stop. Okay. I'll be here till they force me out. All right. It don't matter how big this channel gets or if it shrinks. I'm still here. Okay. There's 69 people, watching right now. And that's wonderful. But it don't matter if there's 69, 70, 80. If there's only 2 people watching, I'll be here. Because maybe I can reach 1 or 2. Some channels are bigger than others. Some people are better at it than others. There's people that doing YouTube are a lot better than me at it. And that's okay. All right. I'm trying to better myself. And you know what? Along the way, blessings come. I get to know you. I develop friendships, right? There's women that are dating interracially for the first time. And you know what? Both young and old. And they tell me they did it because they watched me, they took my advice, and they gave it a shot. These black women found out that there are white men that love them, that want to date them. There are Asian men that want to date them. Hispanic men, Middle Eastern, whatever. Black women are finding out there's all kinds of men that love them. Don't listen to some Tyrone out there that tells you nobody wants you. That's crap. But just me encouraging people. Some people say, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. There's a couple white guys that are dating black women. They say, wow, we could do this. Yes, you can. Thank God I had the courage to talk to a black woman. Thank God when I was 16, I got up my courage and did it. And I found out, wow, there are black women that will date me. They'll give me a shot. Wow. Because you know what? A lot of us white guys don't believe that. I didn't. Until the first black woman said yes. And then, then in my late teens and, my early 20s, before I got married, I was living in Los Angeles. And interracial dating is a lot more open than where I live. I was like it was like seventh heaven for me. There's black women everywhere and they'll date you. Wow. I'm like, this is awesome. This is everything I ever wanted. But anyway, when I know I'm getting winded, I'm going to be closing soon, guys. I just wanted to talk to you about what's going on in YouTube. Okay. Sometimes we have feuds, and that's not what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about the doxing. I'm talking about people that hate us, that are coming for us. Okay. And I think I'm being doxxed. I do. So be careful. If you guys communicate in the chat, because I know some people hook up in the chat. They've done it on my channel. Okay. That's fine, but be careful. If you give somebody a phone number, give them a Google number. It's easy to do. Okay, and then that don't trace it back. You can be in California and get a Florida number, so it pops up in Florida, but you're in California or New York or wherever you're at. Hey, Corey, how's it going? And Josh, how's it going? But there's ways you can communicate in a safe way. Okay. And also be careful if you guys like Zoom too, because they can record that stuff. Just always be careful. Okay. Don't hesitate to reach out. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And you know what? And I'm going to report this stuff. Darn right. I'm already talking to, I have a couple police officers that live around me, and I've been talking to them about this stuff. And you know what? And that's their job. I don't know what they can do. But we can report this. Okay. And guys, I want you, look at that petition and sign it. We don't need hate speech going in on black women. We don't need some clown going out there talking about violence to black women. We don't need that. There's no place for that. That's not acceptable. And people that do that need to be held accountable. Okay? You see hate speech, report it to the authorities, the FBI. Okay? Don't just say, "Oh, well, that's bad," and just let it go. No. Okay? This petition, don't just say, "Oh, well, that's great. Yeah, we don't need hate speech," and just not do nothing. Sign that petition. Okay? That's how things, we get something done. And the ones that come out there spreading hate and violence, kick them off. Anybody that does that should have their channel deleted and not be welcomed back. Okay? There's no place for it, because you start talking violence, whether you mean it or not, some crazy weirdo will act on what you say. We have more influence than we know. Let me tell you something. There are people that follow me I don't know, and they're influenced by what I'm saying. Okay? I want to be a good influence. We need to think about this. I have this channel, okay? There are people that watch it. There are people interested in interracial dating and marriage. There are other white men and non-black men that love black women that would love to have a relationship with a black woman. And that's great. But they need to do it the right way. I want to encourage swirling to investment. I want to encourage doing it the right way. True love. Okay. This is not a swirl hookup channel. Okay. I'm not, here to hook people up. Okay. That's your decision. That's on you. But what I do want to encourage is doing it the right way. Black women are amazing women. They're beautiful. They got a big heart. Black women are loyal. Okay? Now we need to protect them. We need to cover them with our love. Okay? With our respect. Treat them like the treasure they are, like the blessing they are. And yeah, Akita, you're right. I believe that. Most women actually want marriage. I know a lot of Black women that want to be married. Okay? And I think Black women should, if they want to be married, should be able to be married. And if Black men can't do it, I think other men need to step in and do it. Okay? And you know what? With marriage and our morals today, if you want marriage, you want the traditional family, some of us are just going to have to open up our options. Your wife or husband might not look like you, and that's okay. But one thing, I chose the Black woman. Number one, she is the most beautiful, but she has the biggest heart. She's the most loyal and has the most character. Okay? And from my experience in my life, there's no other group of women I would want to be with. And that's not a slam on no other women. It's not. Oh, it's incorrect? Uh-oh. Copy and paste original link. Okay, guys, I guess I might have to go in and fix it. I thought I had the right one. This one I was emailed. Okay, I'll go in and fix it. Oh, there's Corey. Hey, Corey, what's going on? How you doing?
How you doing, Brent?
Doing good.
Did somebody say the link was wrong?
Yeah.
It
Pro
worked
White
fine.
Leadership. Huh?
It worked fine for me. I'm right
Oh, it
here.
did?
Well, yeah, I just used it.
Okay.
I was in the middle of a movie and I remembered your um, Discord message, and I'm like, oh crap, he's on.
Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the crazy stuff on YouTube, man. I think I'm being doxxed, Corey. That's some
Oh,
crazy stuff.
it. There's a mob that moves around YouTube, and there's different groups of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're militant about it. If they don't like somebody, they all complain about you and get you kicked off.
Oh, wow.
It's a mob. It's a mob mentality, and they, I got to tell you, it's in the manosphere too.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not one of their favorites.
Yeah, I mean, it just no, they're playing for keeps. They are.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I've been hearing about them because I shadow watch channels, and because I want to know what they're talking about. And
Mm-hmm.
every once in a while, somebody spills the beans on what they're doing in the shadows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Keto, where's my love letter?
Hey,
I've been so busy, I haven't written it yet.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, have you guys written your hey which link is wrong for white leadership?
I don't know. I zoomed up to the first one. It worked fine. Brought me right up
What was it on the chat or in my community page?
on the chat.
On the chat. So
Yeah,
my
I just
community, well, it looks right. I don't know. NWPYK. Yeah, I think it's right. Huh. Change it. Yeah. I don't know. I'll look it over in. Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what? There, it is wrong. I just caught it, Corey.
is that on your community?
I didn't put the slashes after HTTPS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I got it. I'll fix it. Thanks for white leadership for telling me that. And guys, I do need to fix it. Yeah, but I will. Um, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, let me make sure because it worked on this one. Okay, all right. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just trying to. Okay, I fixed it. All right, so it should be good now. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate that because I want to make sure you have the right link. And if it doesn't work, you know, let me know. And if
Hmm.
you know, change.org. Yeah. But yeah, that petition's going around, and we all nobody should want violence or hate speech towards black women or anybody in
Hmm.
that matter. You know.
Brent, I need to put
Yeah.
your jersey on and get a picture of me wearing your jersey, and then
Oh
I'll put
yeah,
that.
this one. Hey,
I
I
need.
love
I
this
really
jersey.
like that.
I
Yep.
Yeah, I love it too. The Las
I mean,
Vegas Golden Knights.
the one you
I
sent me is like a charcoal graphite gray.
Yeah. Well, this is they have different colored jerseys.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. All teams do.
yeah, but yeah, I love this jersey. Yeah, I like the Blackhawks too. Their jersey is really nice.
Oh, yeah. Akita's being a character. She's like, "Do you remember the name of the poem or something like that?" And she's like, "It's
Oh,
called
called
Thirsty."
Thirsty.
You know, Akita, I need to get busy and publish the last book I just wrote. You'd really like that one.
Yeah.
She would. It's kind of like a young love sweetheart uh, story that they start out as kids and then grow old together and family and stuff.
Oh yeah. Now I put my Indiana Jones pictures.
All right, you. I get on here and I get to playing with this crazy thing.
Yeah.
Where's that one? I got my Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a video of that when I'm in Hawaii and my Captain Swirl on location. Can you believe YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yep, I got one
Yeah,
too. This one here was the one you actually. Let me see. This one you had to correct. Somebody was really getting thirsty. That's a 19-year-old kid right there.
yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
hey,
Yeah,
I was going to ask, do you guys remember when I said write a love letter to your future husband or wife?
I've written
Did,
several.
did you guys? Yeah, I just wonder in the chat, did they ever do that? Did you guys ever do that? If you haven't, do it. Write a love letter, okay, to your future. husband or wife, okay, and and just kind of get into make believe a little bit, but you know, and when you're writing that love letter, thanking that special person for what they do for you and how they tell you they love you in the morning, how they always like being around you, you could talk all night or whatever.
Hmm.
Because when you write that love letter, it'll tell you what you want in a husband or wife.
You know, Brett, you get into that book that I wrote and you get to where
Mhm.
they're living in Stillwater. There's all kinds of small little romantic parts in there.
Yeah.
Yep. One of the cute ones is they were sitting out on the front porch and the moon was out. And he's like, "You look beautiful in this moonlight." And then it just kind of drifted from there. I don't want to ruin the rest of it, but it was pretty
Yeah.
good stuff.
So I think the link is working now. You know what? Let me see if I could hit it through there.
Well, the one in the chat's working fine.
Oh, mm.
So did you? I just showed up. Did you just have some issues? Somebody making kind of stupid talk around here? I mean,
What's that?
was there somebody bothering some of the ladies in our little corner of the world over here?
Uh, there was a while back. Um,
Hmm.
ladies were
Okay.
saying that, but what's going on lately is this stuff where um people are uploading our videos and for their own content, and it's just like a repetitive thing. It's kind of a nuisance. It's
Oh, well,
like,
they do that to everybody.
yeah, but I mean they're going extreme. They're not just taking a one or two videos and then moving. It's like every day. It's like um
Well, you know,
you know
Brent.
and my fellow content creator on the other side over there, he's getting it worse than I am. They're really going for him. But I but it just that's what
i-
they do. But I
If you don't have enemies, you're not doing nothing.
yeah, that's true. And you know what? And now I'm getting weird phone calls on a phone number I didn't give to anybody. That's so it's kind of weird. It's
Well, you know, some of those keyboard kings, they're pretty good at following IPs and stuff.
yeah,
They can
something's wrong
backtrack.
with that. Yeah, something's wrong with that link, guys. I don't know why it's not
Hmm.
on the community page. It's the same thing I did though.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
Ooh, Akita said he's a pervert.
huh?
Akita said the guy that was bugging Alexander is a pervert.
Maybe Bugs Bunny. You know what's weird? Oh God. You know
Mr.
what?
Clark.
Oh yeah. Mr. Clark yeah. You know what's
Hmm.
weird? It is check this out. I got that weird phone call claiming that they were the Easter Bunny and asking if I was a good boy. Uh, and
That's the same guy.
does that go along with Bugs Bunny? Is that the
Yes,
guy that?
it does. That's the same guy. He's yeah, he's stalking.
Well, I can't say for sure, but it just Easter Bunny and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
Maybe
not a
it's a coincidence.
coincidence.
Well, I'm not going to say it is because I don't have hardcore proof. I don't want people saying, "Well, you said I did this and I didn't." And
Yeah,
it just kind of a coincidence. We'll leave it at that
yeah,
because
but
I
out
don't
of
ever I don't ever
all the
want to say
names,
somebody's. doing something if I don't have solid proof.
Hmm.
Maybe
Well,
it's
it
Mr.
shows me
Claus.
somebody with a lack of imagination. They always put bunny in their little trolling things. Maybe he's got a fetish for rabbits.
Maybe. I don't know. That could be. Yeah, that's
I'm not going to go any farther with that. That was almost disturbing to think about it.
yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to tell people about this. And Corey, did you know I passed out yesterday?
Hey, wait. Hang on. What do you
Uh
mean?
well, last night, right?
Yeah.
I came home from work. It was a long day. And I just told my wife, I came in, told her I love her. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get a shower. And she's like, okay. And it was just me and my wife at home. So, you know, the bedroom, we have our own bathroom in our bedroom, the
Hmm.
master bedroom. And I left the door open because it's just me and my wife. So,
Sure.
but I was in the shower, I passed out. My wife was holding me up, crying.
You scared
And
the hell out of her. What'd you expect?
there was blood coming out of my nose and mouth, and I don't know.
Ah,
And I just remember just seeing her. She was holding me, and the water was running, and I'm butt naked, and she's crying, and I'm like, eh, and it scared the crap out of her.
yeah.
And
You really did this. You didn't dream this. You actually went
no,
down
I
taking a
actually did
shower.
it. No, it wasn't a dream.
Mm.
I went to the doctor, and I guess everything's okay. I don't know. He thinks I'm just not getting enough rest. Um, and I just, yeah.
You
And
know,
you know what? And
you know,
that's I made an agreement with her that I wouldn't do any live shows unless I have the next day off.
you're gonna
Because,
make me call you out. You need to lose some weight, bud.
huh?
You need to lose some weight because the amount of energy you're burning, the older we get, men fight to keep our muscle mass.
Yeah. Well,
I know you're strong. I can tell, but it takes a lot of energy to move what you got.
I mean, I do a physical job. It's not like I don't have a desk job. I'm actually out doing labor during the day.
Well, yeah,
So,
but guys can call each other fat and get away with it. Women, not so much.
oh yeah. No, I could lose some weight, sure. Um,
You need, you know what? You need to do the diet that I do.
what's that? The
It's one
seafood?
meal a day. It's meat and vegetables with a low sugar content, and then three protein shakes. And the rest of the time is just water.
Yeah.
You're actually going to have a lot of energy you totally forgot you had.
Yeah, I went to the hospital.
Mm. You're freaking
Yeah,
me out here.
but I don't think it's a weight thing that made me pass out. I mean, I think it's just lack of
It's fit.
sleep.
Yeah, lack of sleep and fatigue.
Yeah. Because I was there for a while just falling asleep. Some of the
Mm.
shows I did, and look, I've there's been times I would end like at early morning and then wake up in a couple hours and go to work and not leave the studio and
Mm.
sitting in this chair. That's not a way to get rest.
You were sleeping in the chair.
I was, and
What are you doing to yourself?
I don't know.
You're not 20 years old.
I'm not. I'm just
I sleep 6 hours a day. That's it.
yeah. Well, I wasn't getting that. I was getting 2, 3 hours.
No wonder you went down.
Yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, so I need to. So I'm cutting down hours at work, and then I'm going to do the YouTube Safe program. where I have the next day off.
Mm.
So that's what I'm going to do. So, but I'll be on once a week at least. So, but tomorrow I'm going to have a two. I'm going to have a prayer meeting and a show, and we're going to make America great. We're going to swirl to investment. We're going to build back that better swirl. We're
Yeah.
going to do it the right way. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. Now you're freaking me out again.
What do you mean?
Well, you remember when you said you had low blood sugar before?
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not a diabetic. It was, and
It's not the diabetic thing. It's the fact you think you're indestructible and you're still acting like it.
I know I need. I need to act like my age and just.
Hey, you owe it to your wife to take care of yourself. She
I
can't
do.
do it. She can't do it. That's your job.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? And she wanted me to make that agreement with her. And that's right. And that's what I'm going to do. I need proper sleep because when you don't have that, your mind's not right. And little things will trigger you. And I was getting like snapping at people at work and just out of character, you know.
Well,
And
you know, when a
it's just
dog
like a
gets
sleep.
tired, they get growly. God, you know
Yeah.
what I mean. When an old
Akita,
dog gets tired, they get growly.
yeah. Akita says she supports me getting rest. Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
If you think I should get rest, put a one in the chat. If you think I should just keep going till I collapse, put a two.
Yeah, we don't need martyrs. We need friends, and martyrs are
Yeah, I
they're
want to be.
remembered, but they're no longer with us.
Yeah, I want to be able to do a show, next week and tomorrow and down the road. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, everybody's a one. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Um,
obviously.
Mr. Clark will come in there. Put a two. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll leave a boot print on Clark's butt.
I wonder if that. Yeah, yeah, but um, yeah, but I just want to. And guys, that link, I don't know what's going on, but if you see it in the comments, that one does work. So
Hmm.
anyway, um,
Well, I'm sorry these guys are causing trouble. I hate to see
yeah, I just
people
tell everybody to be careful because there's some
trolling,
silly stuff.
stalking.
Yeah, silly
Hmm.
stuff. But
Immature.
yeah, and you know what? It could be just somebody messing with me, just having fun on the phone. I don't know if it's connected to YouTube. I don't. I'm just saying, just it's just off the wall stuff. It's weird. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone sometimes. I see stuff. I'm like, what? I just I'm
That could
confused.
be that. That could be that 2 and 3 hours of sleep a night.
Well, yeah, that'll that'll make you hallucinate.
I tell you,
What
I
if
drove to Alaska and back by myself, and I only slept one time in 3 days, both ways. And I was driving at night, and I literally saw the trees start changing into elephants.
oh well,
So you
I haven't done
you
that yet.
you can go too far keeping yourself awake.
But I know times in the army when I was dealing with sleep deprivation, you will hallucinate. You
Oh
will.
yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Uh,
drinking coffee or anything. I can just force myself to stay awake. I don't.
what if there's our black men working for StreamYard and interrupting things
Mm.
behind the scenes? Oh, there he is again. Let's get him.
Tyrone's cousin Pookie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the staff. Tyrone, Pookie, Ray, and Yeah.
Well, you know, Pookie's just doing what he does. You can't blame him for being what he is, but and
I
I'm not
don't even
gonna.
know. I don't even know what a Pookie and Ray Ray is. I
From
hear it all
the
the time. Is
from
that
the
just
gist of it,
of,
they're the charismatic guys that the lower vibrating women go for.
oh, okay.
That's, I mean, I'm guessing. I'm a white guy, you know. That's just
Yeah.
my guess.
Yeah. Some of the terminology is new. Um, well, I didn't know what divestment was till YouTube, and I really don't know what the true meaning is.
Hmm.
You know,
No,
but
it's not in the dictionary.
no, I understand it now, but you know, yeah,
Hmm.
bingo, Pookie and Ray Ray,
I must have got something right.
and
I don't
cousin
know.
Otis.
Because,
Hey,
oh, Otis too. Oh, I put an Otis in my book. Doggone it.
yeah, I'm drinking a Canada Dry. It's Roadrunner approved. No. Uh,
Well, what are you gonna do? The seasons are changing quick now.
um. Well, I got some vacations I'm got planned. I'm
Hmm.
gonna do some. I'm gonna do some videos. I'm gonna,
Hmm.
you know, do some Hawaii stuff and go out
Hmm.
there, Los Angeles. And I put a vote on, and I'm thinking maybe next year going overseas somewhere, maybe the Caribbean, maybe
Hmm.
Africa, Canada, UK. I don't know. I just see something new. But anyway,
Hmm.
so when I have you guys vote for this stuff, you might see me there.
Well, you know, I seen a Hega resort in South Africa. I can't tell you
Oh, yeah.
exactly where it was, but it shows up on Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it shocked me because I was looking up my last name because it's everywhere. It was just, and
Wow.
it's a unique last name too. And I was like,
So it's
man, I
the
need to
same.
go there. I might get Haga Resort in South Africa.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to go visit that. Where's that
Yeah,
at?
South Africa. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's in Free State or where it's at.
Yeah. I'm
And
trying to.
Tina, I want to get married in either Hawaii or on one of these really nice uh, wineries that they have around here because one of them looks like a little mini Tuscany. And then, of course, the other one would be like Bahamas.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that link.
It's
Something's
bugging
wrong.
you. It's bugging you, isn't it?
It is because I want it to be right. I mean, it's right on the thing.
Are you watching TV?
No, I'm just looking at my. I'm trying to fix the link. I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't hear a television.
Yeah, don't hit that link, guys. I gotta fix it. I'll put it in there. Let me take it out because I'll repost it.
Akita, let me hang on a second. See if I can spell this right. Yeah, okay, that's right.
What's that?
Oh, I'm gonna put one of the local vineyards where people get married.
I wasn't mad at him. He wasn't over. He wasn't bad. It was just like
WW.
I just
Okay, I think I know where I messed up.
and then I didn't want to say.
I think that's right.
Dang it, I hate this phone. Corey, this phone's acting up. Yeah, okay, now I think I know what I messed up.
What did I do? Oh, I got this whole thing spelled wrong.
What?
Let me see if this works now. Huh.
Yeah, Akita, because we live so close to California, Northern California, the grapes grow here pretty good too.
Change.org. Stop. Yeah.
Why?
Hey guys, I will fix it after I get off this live. I do apologize. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have to go ahead and close.
You're all done for the night.
Yeah. Corey, thanks for coming on, and everybody, thank you for coming on tonight. And I'm gonna have a couple shows tomorrow. There'll be a prayer meeting, and then we'll have an awesome show. So I'll be working on that. I'm off tomorrow, so that's going to be awesome. So once I get it together, we'll do that. And so as soon as I get the times down, I will post it on my community page. So, I'll see you guys there. Feel free to email me, guys. Okay. My email's in the community page. Okay. And it's in the description box also. So,
And brother, make sure you get enough sleep, or we're gonna start sending Sandy some like cases of chamomile tea and
yeah, I will. I got in trouble. So I got to get going to time. I have a bedtime now.
I bet you do.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, have a good evening. I'll let you wrap
All right.
this up.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Corey. Thanks for coming
Okay,
up.
brother.
Good seeing you.
Good night, bud.
And good night. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming on. Okay. And messages. Okay. Be careful out there. Okay. YouTube's a crazy place. There's a lot of weirdos out there. So, just be careful. Okay. Not everybody is who they appear to be. Okay. So, and there are good people out here in our spaces. There are. But you still got to be careful. Okay. So, but weird stuff's happening to me and I can't explain it. So just be careful. Okay. I know I'm a bigger target than you guys just coming in and watching the show because I'm talking. And a lot of people don't like what I'm saying. They do not like me lifting up black women. They do not like me talking about white men marrying black women. Okay. They see it as controversial. Right. There's a lot of people don't like it, black and white. Okay. So, but we got to stand up, and I'm here standing up. Okay. You guys see me. Okay. You know my life story. Well, what I share with you, but, I just want to tell you guys, thank you. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to have 2 shows. So I'll see you later. Have a good night and God bless.